The Nazi salute and swastika flags are not simply relics of a hateful past. Their repugnant use continues around the world.
It's actually a symbolically very powerful act to raise your hand in a Nazi salute.
Australia has decided this kind of rhetoric is no longer welcome in their country. Laws that went into effect on January 8, 2024, ban the display or sale of symbols associated with terror groups. By performing the Nazi salute in public, a citizen is committing an offense that is punishable by up to 12 months in prison. Australia's new law, political sociologist Dr. Josh Roos says, is not about freedom of speech, but protection from hate.
You can use the paraphernalia for academic study, for parody, for artistic purposes, for journalistic purposes. So we're not crushing freedom of speech and inquiry. What we're crushing is the use of it with a very particular malevolent action around that. So I think that's a critical nuance that needs to be understood.
Australia's Attorney General said the ban will ensure no one in Australia will be allowed to glorify or profit from acts and symbols that celebrate the Nazis and their evil ideology. Dr. Roos explained some of the ghastly historical context.
What it is effectively when you raise your arm in a Nazi salute, you are drawing a direct parallel between your actions and that of the Nazi regime, National Socialist Germany in the 30s and 40s, responsible for the Holocaust, death of 6 million Jews and 3 million other groups and minority groups. And so they use that to attempt to tap in to a wider potential recruitment pool.
The new law was introduced in June 2023 and passed in December amid a documented rise in Islamophobia and anti-Semitism.
It's an important step, and as it's eventually tested through the courts, it'll be a matter of testing and adjusting that legislation to make sure it's really perfectly calibrated for Australian situation.
According to Yad Vashem, the World Holocaust Remembrance Center, Australia now joins 14 other countries that have criminalized Nazi messaging, including Switzerland, France, and Germany. The United States is not among those countries. A 1977 Supreme Court ruling protects the display of Nazi symbols under the First Amendment. For Inside Edition Digital, I'm TC Newman.